Yeah, Gary, the National Weather Service just determined that the damage was thunderstorm winds up to 85 miles per hour. We spoke to a lot of people around Rison today after last night's severe weather. They tell me they had a stir of emotions, and you can see the stir of damage right here behind me. Now, Rison officials say this big pile of debris right here is actually a combination of roof and property damage, and it did not come from this building on the side of it, but it actually came from two buildings down. But because of those strong winds, it rolled that debris onto this parking lot, and it wasn't until this morning officials were able to move this debris into this area. They tell me this area is just one of many they're having to clean up. As storms rolled in Wednesday night, damaging winds blew in parts of Arkansas like Rison.
It was very quick. It was very crazy.
The storm leaving pockets of the town in ruin.
It was kind of crazy how much damage had happened.
Mother of two, Danielle Bell says before the wind kicked up, she was having family time.
We were playing, my kids were jumping on the trampoline.
But minutes later,
I could see some lightning coming in the distance, and I had told my husband, I was like, maybe we should bring the kids inside.
Grateful for her motherly instincts.
The trampoline was right here, and as it was going, it had lifted up because of the net. And as the net caught the wind, it had flipped multiple times,
landing against their neighbor's house.
So this is where the trampoline was. And that's where the trampoline is. And I could have lost my kids, and that's definitely something that I will remember.
Thankful they only had to repair parts of their home. Close by, Pastor Melvin Rawls says the strong winds sent metal pieces of his church's roof flying, but their faith is still grounded.
Kind of sad, but what can I do about it but just give God thanks in the midst of it all.
Rison's utility director says they weren't expecting this level of damage.
Just high winds, several calls of power outages, and as you can see in the background, several roof damages and some property damages.
However, there's hope on the horizon.
Everybody has rallied together to try to kind of help clean up.
Now, the mayor tells me that he has been in contact with the Department of Emergency Services surrounding questions involving cleanup, and the utility director says that he feels like they have made a lot of headway today. But after last night's severe weather, he is urging everyone who lives in Rison to stay cautious and be safe. Reporting in Rison, I'm Talisa Hampton. Back to you, Kevin.